Good morning. Back to another Dig Deep day. I'm gonna be going from Shanto to Flagstaff to Navajo Mountain. See if I can squeeze that all in one day. Got to take Steven down to pick up the whitewater truck. Pick up a lot of hardware. Got these guys loaded up. And they have some email stuff to get done, especially Howard. Should be a fun day. The stand. Stevie Weevy.
It's on. Did yours catch it?
Carrying a lot of stuff. I got my water, my lunch, my bag, and my other bag. It's just a little heavy. So we're back at Arizona time. No daylight savings. An hour late, an hour early, however it's gonna go. Steven was like, man, I felt like I was late this morning. I still leave when it's dark outside. Move, Steven! Driving through Tuba City, got the DigDeep truck. Steven's taking a bathroom break. I'm taking him down to pick up the whitewater truck, pick up water. He's gonna deliver some water as well in Cameron. Be pretty fun. I wish I could catch up to him to see that, but I got like a lot of hardware, a lot of like nimble hardware where you gotta like really focus on and not mix up, because sometimes we do that. But I have like a lot of things that I need to pick up, especially for the water hoses on the water truck. Like some special cam locks I gotta grab, and then yeah, it's just a lot of things. I hope I have enough room in this truck. It's gonna be like packed up. It's gonna be funny. Just got back to Shanto. I was laughing at Steven the way he was standing by the Connex door, his arm up. Looked like a country guy. But yeah, I just showed up. It's a little windy. I didn't film anything in Flagstaff, but I had like all this nimble things. The whole truck is like full. It's a little dark, but I have like all these like screws, things that go quickly, but you don't really buy often. And a lot of these I had to like remember. My list blew away from the wind. I was trying to chase it, but it blew too far. It went across and I couldn't find it, and I was trying to remember all these things. Like what was it that they put on there? I was trying to remember the whole thing. But the part that confused me was when they change packages. Like the manufacturer changes the packages and they just look weird. It's in the same spot, but your mind is like, it was a cardboard box, not this plastic box. So it took me a while. Then I was like, it's in the exact same spot. The only thing that's different is the package. But luckily we made it. I made it back. Steven made it back. The guys, I don't know where they're at. I'm not sure how far they are. Tried calling them. They're in like a no service area. We have these satellite phones, but nobody's using them. I think I do. Do one last look.
It's all good.
Thank you.
Yep.
I have got all the satellite phones that nobody has used. Man, I called every single one and none of them answered. I was like, what is the point of me giving you it? Punks. Very, very windy. like keep blowing in my face. I didn't realize how late these guys got back. Usually try and maintain these guys' time. Got Ty leaving. Missed the other guys, they took off already. Got the Robsters leaving. Yeah, it's pretty windy. Not cold for me, you know. Right now it's not cold. I feel like I'm gonna eat those words. It's not cold for me right now. But just waiting for everybody to leave so I can do my last checks. I like to do my last checks when everybody is gone. Because if somebody's here and I'm doing my last checks, I'm gonna get too caught up in trying to talk to someone. So I like to do my last checks by myself. Steven is more than likely going to be hauling water tomorrow. I've got some more nimble things I gotta do. Got homeowners to talk to. And hopefully we can do a suitcase build. You guys are gonna love it. The suitcase, you're gonna love that thing. It's really small and it looks pretty cool. Nice to see the water truck back. Got fresh oil. It's ready to go. The biggest things about these trailers, tires hauling that amount of weight, 1,400 gallons. Right here, it's pretty heavy. Looking at least over 14,000 pounds. But the biggest thing to look at on those is the tire. Sometimes you'll blow a cord and it'll vibrate when it's empty. When that trailer's empty, it'll start vibrating and bouncing around and stuff like that. Shanna's truck is here. I'm like, where does she go? I have no idea where she went. Stanley is still here. He's doing some Expensify stuff. But I don't know where the other one went. But yeah, back to what I was saying. Making sure those things don't blow cords. You can see them. You'll see the round of a tire. And then about right in the middle, you'll see it kind of bubble out. Not big, it's not going to look like a very noticeable bubble, but you'll see it kind of like be a little disfigured. And then you look at it and compare it with a different tire, you'll be like, alright, that one looks a little weird. That's not the right tire. And you'll know and it'll start vibrating. Beautiful sunset of the DigDeep trucks and the hand washing station. Right there. Here's a little story. So when we first started doing those 275 tanks, the first truck that I was driving was that 450, that green one with a flatbed, and I volunteered myself to haul water to Paiute Mesa. And usually whenever someone stopped me and wanted water, that's what I did. And then we started doing these 275 tank drops, and I started driving like an F250. It was an older model, and I drove that for a while. And then Shanna kept hinting about we're getting a new truck, and I was like, sweet, that'd be cool, another truck on the road. But I didn't know that they were actually going to take the 250 that I was driving away. It was the 07. And then she got a new trailer, which is our trailer number 1. I numbered all of them. That's the first one that came in. And then she came up with this, the 350, and gave it to me. I think it only had like 800 miles on it. I started driving it, dropped tanks, started hauling water. We before we got those black tanks, we just put one of those clear cistern tanks on there, strapped it down. A lot of straps, and it worked. It wasn't the greatest, but it worked. And then we got that black thing, but I drove that thing and I put alone by myself about 65, maybe 60,000 miles alone. And every now and then when I see that, I'm like, I kind of miss it. Driving that thing now, not enough power to do anything. Trying to get on the road and get going, it takes a long time. And if I have a lot of parts like today, I had a lot, it was very, very slow. That thing is a lot better than that thing. There goes Shanna. I didn't pull it out fast enough. I had my bag and everything, I was throwing it in the truck. But yeah, not the funnest day. Didn't do a lot of filming. I was just trying to get stuff done. And hopefully tomorrow's a little better. It's election day. Everybody's gonna be coming in later, so I'm still gonna be here in the morning. I got stuff to do. Steve, there's too many S's. Steven is gonna be hauling water in that thing, so it'll be fun to see him in the morning. I won't be alone and bored, but yeah, I'll catch you guys tomorrow.